Well, hello. Welcome to today's Thoughts That Matter podcast, where we seek to ponder on ideas that play a pivotal role in our lives. So, we'll be talking about the personal director, and I'll be helping you to design the personality aspect of your life. So, in the last podcast, I challenged you as an individual, as a CEO, to have a board meeting with yourself. I really hope you did so. So, our today's focus will be on the personal director. We mentioned in the last week's podcast that each company has directors that are responsible for the strategies that the company undertakes in its execution to pursue success. We talked about the personal director, the finance director, health director, entertainment docket, and the staff and the CEO, and everybody, all the publics that are responsible to push the company into a whole new level. So our focus today will be on the personal director. My personal director sits on my right side because he helps me make the right decisions as to how we're going to move the company into a whole new level. So we want to gear or start our gear on identifying the areas that you need to work on as a CEO of your own life. So first of all, you need to work on the physical appearance. If you visit the most successful companies or just any company you see around you, like for example Kenya, we have Equity Bank. If you visit any of their branches today, you'll notice something about their common uniqueness countrywide. They have the same brand, they have the same color, they have the same external appearance. So you as a CEO need to work on your external appearance to appeal to people that matter. So if you go even to a mall or a supermarket today, you will realize that the products, the packaging has been done in a way that it can attract more customers. Have you ever seen an advertisement on TV whereby they just do a simple change on the packaging or the color, and the next day people flocking to buy that? So the first thing in regards to the person director, call that director right now and tell him, hey, this is how we want to start dressing. And you're dressing for the people that matter. Your external brand serves as a unique point of distinction, whereby people will be able to recognize you for the distinctive features that you have, for how you dress, for how you look, for how, let's say, you walk. In communication, they say that nonverbal communication speaks louder 80% more than the 20% that people always concentrate on. So you need to make sure that the external brand is appealing to everybody, to the people that matter. The next area that you as a CEO need to work on with your personal director is the internal brand. And this incapacitates the mind. What people can't see, what's in your head, what comes out from your head. Our mind is like a laptop. Our mind is like a machine. So what does your mind consume? What does your mind see? What does your ears collect? Have you ever been into a vehicle and this vehicle is playing a certain song? It's playing a reggae song per se. So it happens that after 3 years, your mind can still recollect what it had on that day while you are traveling. It's because the mind is designed in a way that it can collect automatically what's presented to it in its environment. So you as a CEO need to realize that our mind is designed in a manner that it captures anything that's around you as a company. In addition, the next area that you need to work on as a CEO of your own life and company is the location. If your company is in a bad location, and to put this clear, in an environment of scarcity, you will start to decline in performance. Why? Because you'll be competing with companies below your range. You'll be competing with companies below your scale. So let's ponder on this examination. In high school, we used to have these symposiums and competitions that we could be invited over by other schools. And I noticed that the students that used to beat us within our own school could be beaten by students from another school. Why was it so? It was because they acclimatized their minds to the environment that they were used to. And now, in a new school with new students in a competition fora, they could not. So, as a CEO of your own company, start having strategies to place your entity in a competition based environment that is of growth, an environment that supports innovation, an environment that supports invention, an environment that supports creativity. So after placing your company in the right environment of growth and abundance, you will realize that everything is going as planned. All your strategies are working out. In fact, at that time, your company will be having money because you're surrounding yourself with established entities that know what they really want in life. And now, the most important area that your personal director should work on should be the emotional appeal. Which emotional appeal can people remember you with when you leave a room? For example, if we talk of Barack Obama, you don't remember the suits, you don't think of the beasts. If we talk about Donald Trump, if we talk about musicians like Diamond from Africa, if we talk about companies like Coca-Cola, they work on the emotional appeal. That's what people remember. People will always remember how you made them feel. In fact, in most chances, they won't remember even how you dressed. Personally, I can't even remember how my friends dress because the emotional aspect that they shared with me plays a pivotal role in my life. I remember someone because of the joy that they brought. I remember them because of how they share their things. I remember them because of their values, their principles, how they made me feel. So that's what you should be working on as a company. What do you want to offer to others? Which emotional appeal do you want them to remember you with when you go into different meetings, when you associate with different companies, in schools, in organizations, in those clubs? Which emotional appeal do you want them to recall? So, after considering all those areas that the personal director should be working on, you should write them down and figure out how you're going to start paying the price. As we said in the last podcast, that the most successful companies follow a system. They first identify the goal, identify the strategies that they need to put into action, and begin paying the price. That's it, guys. Remember to share and subscribe for more podcasts. Cheers.